Good morning, students. Today we are continuing with trigonometry part 2. In the first part, we have completed the basic part, how to find sine, cos and tan, and what is adjacent, what is altitude, that we call it as opposite, and what is hypotenuse. Okay. Now, let's start with the first question. Write the first question. If cot theta equals to 7 by 8. If cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, evaluate. What is the meaning of evaluate? Yes, to solve. Evaluate. First part is 1 plus sine theta times 1 minus sine theta. The whole by 1 plus cos theta times 1 minus cos theta. And second subdivision portion you have to solve what is cot square theta. Got it? Clear? Now for this what we have to find? We have to find out what is sine and what is cos. Here they have given sine theta. Now let's make a triangle. So after making always make a triangle, right triangle, so that it will be easy for you to evaluate. Got it? Now this is a triangle. They told 1 plus sine theta, cot theta, cos theta. Naturally, what will I do? I will make it as this as theta. Let it be a triangle A, B and C. B is 90 degree. If B is 90 degree, opposite to B will be equal to hypotenuse. Opposite to this angle will be opposite. And this will be the adjacent. Base. Base is called the adjacent. Got it? Now we have to find what is sine theta. What is sine theta? They have given cot theta is equal to 7 by 8. Then if cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, what is cot theta? Cot theta is equal to adjacent by opposite. Adjacent by opposite. This we have done in the first part. So if you are having doubt, just go through my first part of trigonometry. Adjacent by opposite, and they have given as 7 by 8. We got the answer. In place of adjacent, we will write as 7, and in place of opposite, we will write 8. Now we have to find out hypotenuse. Is it not? Just come to our Pythagoras theorem. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is equal to root of opposite square by adjacent square. Opposite square plus adjacent square. Got it? And what is opposite here? Yes, 8 square. Adjacent in 7, 7 square. What is 8 square? 8 8s are 64. You should be clear about the tables and all. 8 8s are 64, 7 7s are 49. So what you will get hypotenuse? When you add, you will get 130. Got it? So hypotenuse here is under the square root of 130. Clear? Now we will find what is sine theta. What is sine theta now? Sine theta is equal to, what is the formula for sine theta? Sine theta is equal to opposite by hypo. So what is opposite here? 8 by root 113, 113. What is cos theta? Cos theta will be adjacent by hypo. What is adjacent here? 7 over 113. Now, what all things we want? Sine, we got it. Cos, we got it. Now we can evaluate. Clear? Children, up till here? Now I am evaluating. 1 plus sine theta. Look here. 1 plus sine theta times 1 minus sine theta. You remember the formula? A plus B into A minus B. What is A plus B into A minus B? Yes, A square minus B square. So this will become 1 square minus sine square theta. Same here. This denominator part is 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. So you can write as 1 square minus cos square theta. Okay, brilliant. Now What is 1 minus sine square theta? We know sine is 1 by root 13. And what is cos? 7 by, sine is 8 by root of 113. What is cos? 7 by root of 113. Now we will put the value 1 by 1. 1 square is 1 minus sine is 8 by root 113, the whole square, the whole by 1 square you put, no problem. Next line we will remove that one. What is cos theta? Is 7 by root 113, the whole square. Now open the square root part. 1 square is 1 and 8 will become 8 8s are 64 by root 113 square is open 113. Then again 1 minus 7 square is what? 49 by root 113 square is 113. Got it? Now we will find the LCM part. How will you find the LCM part? I am taking the portion this side. Okay? How will you find the LCM part? 113 is the LCM here. The whole by this will become this. I am doing it here. 1 is 1 by 1. So we have to multiply 1 times 113. 113 minus 64. The whole by. Okay? Don't get confused in this line. The whole by. Again 113. This part 113 and 113 minus 49. What you will get here? 113 minus 64. What is 113 minus 64? You minus it, you will get 113 minus 64 is 49. The whole, this I am making this whole by 113 minus 49 is what? Yes, 64. So what is the answer here? 49 by 64. Clear? Clear up till here? So we have evaluate 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta, the whole by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta as 49 by 64. Got it? Now the second part. Here what is the second part? Cot square theta. It's natural. Here they have given cot as 7 by 8, cot as 7 by 8. So cot square will be, you will get 49 by 64. Got it? Clear the first and the second subdivision? Okay. Now comes to the second question. Write the question fast, dear. The question is, if 3 cot A is equal, write the question with me first. If 3 cot A equals to 4. Check whether 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equals to cos square A minus sin square A. True or false? Or you check it whether or not. Got it? Check 1 minus cos square A by 1 plus cos square A equals to cos square A minus sin square A. Okay. So what they have given? They have given 3 cos A is equal to 4. One thing I will make you clear here. This you can write as cot A equals to 4 by 3. This one you make it like this. So it will be easy for you. Now what's the first rule? Yes, making a right triangle. So we are making a right triangle. And one more thing here you have to concentrate. What is that? Last question we have done with the theta part. Here what they have given? Here they have given cot A. So what will be cot A means? Naturally we will put A here. Then here make it as B and this as C. This is 90 degree. Up till here it is clear? Clear? Now cot A they have given. This will become opposite. This will become hypo. This is the adjacent. Now cot A is equal to 4 by 3. If cot A is equal to 4 by 3, what is cot A? Cot is equal to adjacent over opposite. Now find hypotenuse because we want cos and sine and tan. Okay, so according to the hypotenuse, what is the formula for hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is equal to altitude square plus base square. Yes, now you are faster than me, I know. What is 3 square? 9 plus 16, that is 25. So hypotenuse will become 5. Good. Okay, be faster than me now. Now we are having tan, we are having cos, we are having sine. So first what you will do? We will one by one, we will reduce the formula. Okay, so first we will write what is sine. What is sine A, not theta here. Sine A. Sine A is equal to opposite by hypo. That is 3 by 5. What is cos A? Cos A is equal to adjacent by hypo. What is adjacent here? 4 by 5. Good. 4 over 5. And what is tan here? Tan theta. In place of theta we will write tan A. What is tan A here? Yes, opposite by adjacent. 3 over 4. Up till here it is clear? Okay. Now we will put the values. They have given, first we will evaluate LHS, left hand side. That is 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A. Got it? And what is 1 tan? 3 by 4. What is tan square? 3 square by 4 square. So first I will write the main part as it is. 1 by 3 by 4 the whole square. 1 square plus 3 by 4 the whole square. This is the thing we have to evaluate. Now 1 minus 3 square is what? 9 by 4 square is 16. The whole by 1 plus 9 by 16. Clear? So if you do the LCM, you will get 16, and here 16 minus 9, here 16, you will get 16 plus 9. Yes. Now you make the do the 16 minus 9. You do 16 minus 9. What is 16 minus 9? Yes, 7 by 16. And what is 16 plus 9? 21 by 16. This part and this part cancel off. What you will get? 7 by, you will get 7 by 21. Okay, clear? Now we got LHS as 7 by 21. Sorry. Here, sorry, this is 25. 16 plus 9 is 25. 7 over 25. Got it? 16 plus 9, 25. Yeah, 7 by 25. So LHS we got as 7 by 25. Clear? Next is RHS. What is RHS here? Cos square A minus sine square A. What is cos here? Cos is 4 by 5. So you will write 4 by 5 the whole square minus what is sine here? Sine is 3 by 5. 3 by 5 the whole square. What is 4 square? 4 square is 16 by 25 minus 3 square is 9 by 25. What you will get? 16 the LCM is same. So 25. 16 minus 9 is what? 7. 7 by 25. So RHS is equal to LHS. So we have evaluated it. Got it? Clear? Now next question. The question number third of this class. In triangle ABC, write with me. In triangle ABC, right angled at B. Right angled at B. If tan A equals to 1 by root 3, find the value of there are two parts they have given. First part is sin A cos C plus cos A sin C, and the second part they made as cos A cos C plus sin A sin C. So this two part we have to evaluate. Got it? Sin A cos C cos A sin C. So first you should understand what all things you want. You want sin A cos A. We want sin C cos C. Is it not? Is it not? So we will have to make a triangle. Same. I am following only one method, so it will be very clear to you and it won't have any doubt at all. That's why I am following the same basic rule from first to last. Got it? Now, read the question 2-3 times. In triangle ABC, right angled at B. Naturally, this will be B. Right angled at B, if tan A is equal to 1 by, I will put A here because this will become now adjacent, this will become opposite, this will become hypotenuse. Is it not? Now, AB, this will be C. Got it? Now, tan A is equal to 1 by root 3. What is tan here? Opposite by adjacent. Yes. So, this is 1 and this is root 3. Now, you have to evaluate for hypotenuse. How will you evaluate for hypotenuse? Same basic formula, that is hypotenuse is equal to altitude square or opposite square by adjacent square, that is root of 1 square plus root 3 square. What is 1 square? 1. What is root 3 square? Yes, 3 only. So we'll get root 4. And what is root of square root of 4? 2. Good. You have got hypotenuse as 2. Now continue with this one. This is A. So I will first write sin A and cos A because it's easy for me to evaluate that one. What is sin A now? Sin A is equal to opposite by hypo, 1 by 2. What is cos A? Yes, adjacent by hypotenuse, that is root 3 by 2. Now I want sin C and cos C. How will I get sin C and cos C? Forget about this one. Okay. Now I am making with the red. This became the adjacent and this became the opposite. Got it? Forget about this one. So what is sin C now? Think of that. What is sin C? Sin C will be equal to adjacent by hypo. Don't confuse with this one. Now sin C is equal to opposite by sin C is equal to opposite by hypo. So opposite now, this is root 3, hypo is 2. Up till here clear? And what is cos C? Just evaluate cos C now. Cos C is equal to, cos will be adjacent by hypo, 1 by 2. 2-3 times you go through, or if you are having doubt, just do the other figure and make the line over here and do for sin C. Okay, while after practicing, you will be very smart enough to do this trigonometry without making 2-3 triangles. Okay, only you have to, while doing maths, concentrate, children, concentrate fully on this one. So you will get the correct evaluation. Now I am following the question now. They have asked us to write sin A means I am putting a dot for into cos C plus cos A dot sin C. So it's easy now because we are having everything. What is sin A here? Yes, sin A is 1 by 2 times as I'm writing numerical, I'm putting cross. Cos C. Cos C is what? Here. 1 by 2 plus cos A is root 3 by 2 and sin C root 3 by 2. What you will get here? You will get 1 into 1 is, you will get the answer as 1 by 4. Is it not? Clear up till here? 1 by 4 plus root 3 into root 3 is, yes, open, 3 by 4. So final answer is what? 4 by 4. What is 4 by 4? 1. Okay? 1. You got it? You got it? What left here? Sin A is 1 by 2, cos A is 1 by 2, plus cos A is root 3 by 2, sin C is root 3 by 2. So 1 into 1, 1, 2 into 2, 4, plus root 3 times root 3, open 3, and 2 into 4. I got the LCM, 4, 3 plus 1, 4. You got the answer 1 as 1. Question number 2. Okay, question number 2. What is that? Cos A, cos C plus sin A, sin C. What is cos A now? If you have done up till here, this is very easy. Just pick out that number. Root 3 by 2 times what is cos C? What is cos C? Half. Yes, 1 by 2 minus, don't, okay, this is, make it as minus. I will change this one. Okay, make it minus now. So you can find the answer of plus and minus 1. If it is minus, put a bracket then. Okay, if it is minus, put a bracket. Now what is sin A? What is sin A? Yes, sin A is 1 by 2 times, what is sin C? Root 3 by 2. I want to teach both the method, plus and minus. So when you multiply, you will, what you will get? Root 3 by 2 times 2 is 4. Is it not? Minus, put a bracket, root 3 by 4. So you will get 0. Okay. Now if it was plus, what you will get? Root 3 by 4 plus root 3 by 4. So you will get 2 root 3 by 4. Got it? I want to teach both plus and minus, so I have changed the sign. Clear up till here? Now next question. This I am taking from NCERT. That's why I don't want to change the question. Question number 10 of NCERT. In triangle PQR, right angled at Q. In triangle, I am just making the triangle. Okay. In triangle PQR, right angled at Q. Okay. Directly making the triangle. PQR. Here they told angled at Q, right angled at Q. Q, PR plus QR. Concentrately you do. PR plus QR equals to 25 centimeter. And PQ is equal to 5 centimeter. Determine the value of, find the value of sin P, find the value of sin P, cos P and tan P. Got it? Now, what I have told you, if they have given P, yes, put P here, PQ and put R here. Clear? They have given PQ is equal to 5 centimeter. PR plus, sorry, PQ, here PQ is equal to 5 centimeter. Concentrate while doing, kids. PR plus QR is equal to 25. This we have to follow now. Now, I am taking that as PR plus QR is equal to 25. Got it? Now, we have to reduce the formula now. How will you do this one? We know the Pythagoras theorem. So, we know PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. This you know by the Pythagoras theorem. What is PR now? We can take from here. How will you take? PR is equal to 25 minus QR. Is it not? So this will become PR square will become 25 minus QR the whole square. What is this? Yes, 25 is square is what? A square minus B square. So 25 square is 625. B square is QR square minus 2AB is 2 into 25, 50 QR. Got it? PR square. This we got it. Now we will put in the Pythagoras theorem. How will you put? PR square, this equation number 1. So equation number we are putting PR square is as 625 plus QR square minus 50 QR is equal to 50 square PR square equals to PQ square. Now what is we know PQ square? Yes, 5 square plus QR square. Now we have to write QR square as it is, because now look, here QR square is there, here QR square is there. So it's easy to cut this to QR and QR square. Is it not? Now what is 5 square? 25. Bring this side. You will get 625 minus 25 is equal to 50 will become positive QR. So 625 minus 25 is, yes, 600 equals to 50 QR. Now what is QR now? QR is equal to 600 by 50. When you cut this one and one, you will get 12 centimeter. Now you got QR is equal to 12 centimeter. This as 5 centimeter. And what is PR now? What is PR now? PR is equal to 25 minus QR. What is PR now? PR is equal to, I'm changing, PR is equal to 25 minus 12. What is 25 minus 12? 13 centimeter. Got it? This as 13 centimeter. Got it? Now what is sin P? We can evaluate all the value. Sin is equal to what? I am writing here. Sin P is equal to, P is the base. Here the QP will be the base because they have given sin P. Sin P is equal to 12 by 13. 12 by 13. Don't forget to write the values and all clearly. Okay. Sin P is equal to 12 by 13 and cos P they have asked is equal to 5 by 13. 5 by 13 and tan P is equal to 12 by 5. Clear? Yeah. So what you have to do, first in a trigonometry question, first make a right triangle, mark the angle they have given, then find out the missing term. If it is hypotenuse, find the missing term, opposite or adjacent, whatever may be. Then concentrately follow each and every step. Then you will get the correct answer. Okay. Now next class we will do the next part. Okay.